Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR.
Welcome to the One Lane Row podcast.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Is that a question or a statement?
I was saying, are you unsure of whether that's happening or not?
I thought the music stopped too early.
I was just turned up too loud.
I wonder if everybody misses our voice. We didn't get a show out this week.
Yeah, but we got two out.
The last week. Yeah, we spoiled you last week, so you can deal with it.
Yeah.
Not hearing our exotic, sexy voices. You can tell. Do you have the exotic voice, or do I have the exotic voice? You think? Some would say.
Some would say that neither of us do. I have been told that I sing.
Well, we're not going to get on this kick about you singing anymore, okay? Stop it.
I have been told that I sing only slightly better than hearing owl screech. Just slightly better.
But at Christmas time, your game goes
through the roof.
Through the roof.
Yeah. I got called out on my singing today, as in.
Called out.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah.
As in, if you could please not do that randomly anymore.
Everybody hated our rendition of Baby It's Cold Outside.
But next year, whenever they hear it, they'll think of our rendition.
You're damn right they will.
I said rendition. I meant rendition.
It's all the same. Yeah. Did you do anything last weekend?
No. I chopped some firewood. I built a fire that took me a long time to get started. Thanks Barry and Captain America for getting that going for me. My Boy Scout skills are not on par. Stood around, held a microphone a time or two. Other than that, not much. What did you do?
Just went to Baxter and picked up a musician and
rode
around and told stories and then
he told stories later on, maybe in front of a group of people?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
That's what I heard.
Did a good job. So, of course, we're talking about the fallout from the Andrew Pope and Chris Raines show at the Jackson County Fairgrounds building.
Met a lot of good people that listened to the show, so it was so good to put faces with, downloads. Yeah. Cookie, very interesting person. I've never met him before. It was good to talk to him.
More on him later. How you feeling?
Yeah, I think there's some more coming on him, so I'll leave that there. Mr. Fox, and I forgot his first name, but
Travis.
Yeah, we talked a little bit. Good to finally meet Barry Gore. Get the right one of them. Yeah. Really good time. Walked into 3. Possibly 4 conversations I had absolutely no input in and could not handle any part of. It's not too often that I do that, but boy, there was a whole lot of UT Vols basketball and Duke basketball talk, but because apparently they're
neck and neck.
They're neck and neck, top-notch teams, and people were talking about it, and I walked up in the middle of it and just kind of had to fade into the background and slide right out of those conversations.
Yeah, just be like being on the podcast with me, right?
Yeah, it was. I thought, these people expect me to not have any input in this, so I'm just going to slide out while they're talking about this.
Well, it's fun because about 75%, I think the 5 church pews up front were the people that were podcast supporters or wanted to hear the music. You had the rogue tables to the back and to the side who were mixed. Some of those guys I know were there to see the music also.
Yeah. Fastenal crew come in hard, rolling deep.
Yeah, hey man. I forget the rest of the crew, but Doug and Daniel and Chris, big shout out to them. And those guys listened. They were back there listening. Yeah. I about got a little heated right off the bat. And I'm not saying it because God love our listeners and our supporters and people that bought that ticket. But we had a pretty good skit lined up at the first. Nobody would shut the hell up long enough, which...
It was going to be neat.
Which ended up being a pattern, unfortunately, for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But...
the coolers got emptier and the mouths got Fuller, you know.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. It was
it was a good time.
It was a first time prospect. Now I told everybody along the way to pass the word on. This is a private acoustic show, and in private acoustic shows, as we mentioned on the podcast, people sit down, shut the hell up, and listen to the stories and the music. The people in the first 5 pews got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
We had, you know, I'm just sitting there thinking, man, this is not a good sign that we're up here at 7:30, 7:40. And these people won't even acknowledge we're on this microphone. And you know I'm needy as hell anyway, so it hurt my feelings a little bit.
You know, I think one of the big problems is I don't necessarily know that everybody was being any louder at the beginning than what they would normally be, but the echo in that building was so bad that it echoed back and forth. Yeah.
It could be, but I mean, really. You know what you're there for, and we were there to talk for a second, just to introduce these cats, and we couldn't even get 30 seconds of. Finally, I said, just to hell with it, and here's Chris Raines. You know, he made our banner. He's a good friend. Hell with it. Chris Raines, come on.
Yeah.
Proud for Chris. He got to sing his originals.
Yeah. Did a great job, too.
Yeah.
First time I've done this, apparently.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn that.
Put it on silent, Lucas.
Burn the ringer off.
So, I know Chris was proud of that.
Yeah.
To get to play his originals, and, you know, and good to see Brad running the sound back and forth for these guys. And
I'm not sure if it was her or not, but Chris was telling us about a super fan of his when he was on here the other night.
Yeah.
That goes and sees all his shows. I'm assuming she was there because there was somebody that ran up and hugged him like she hadn't seen him in 3 or 4 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, I'm a Chris Raines super fan. What are you talking about? But I don't collect his pics around the edge of my mirror like that one chick that does. But his girlfriend was there with him, and so always, I'm, you know, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. We kiss that Chris's ass a lot on here. If you didn't know that,
yeah, that's all right.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yeah.
But anyways, glad to see both the Raines boys. Like I said,
you know whose ass we need to kiss?
Who's that?
Jbeez.
Barry Gore and Jeanette.
They sent me home with plates of food after this thing.
I gained 5 pounds at least this week.
Those beans I have ate. They sent me home with this big
son
tray.
Bitch took all the beans.
I got every one of them.
Yeah, and I was looking for those Sunday.
I've ate half of that thing of them. I ate the biggest bowl you ever seen. I got a few of them that night, you know.
Yeah.
Next day I was like, I'm just going to have these beans right now because they're fantastic. Those little barbecue cowboy baked beans.
Yeah, I love
them. Gosh, damn, they were good.
Yeah, I was looking for some beans to go with my meat.
They were here.
We got the damn coleslaw, and I hate coleslaw. And apparently we left a whole nother thing because Barry said he went and checked everything out, and there was a whole pan of coleslaw that left there that night, too.
We're in the refrigerator or something?
Yeah, I guess so. But no, in all seriousness, man, what will be one of the first of many plugs, Jbeez BBQ, man. 931-349-0117. Barry, Jeanette, Jeanette's daughter Courtney helped out. The other lady, I can't remember her name, and I apologize. But man, they busted their butts all night long.
Yeah,
you know, Barry was there cooking all day long. Jeanette, when she come in, hell, she started moving tables and chairs and
getting everything set up.
Man, just fantastic.
I had to actually slow her down because I told her, so Dustin has a plan as to how this is going to lay out, and I don't know what it is. And I said, I appreciate it, but I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you right now. And then when I come back in, there she was dragging pews back around with you. I thought, damn, she is going to put these up come hell or high water.
The only reason I changed what it was, in my mind, I didn't know. I thought these guys. I didn't know Andrew would mingle out in the crowd. The entire Chris said I thought he would kind of hang out in that back room.
Right.
And we introduced him when he wouldn't have to walk all the way across the room.
Yeah.
To go to the stool.
Yeah.
That's what I had in mind.
Right.
You know. But anyway, first time.
But then we did put him in a room 1985 Pictionary. Old television, rat poop, walk it out.
And he was petrified of that.
He wasn't down with it there for a minute.
No,
I tell you how bad it was for him, or what he was thinking. There was a bottle sitting on the floor that someone had brought with them that was spectacularly cold to the point where it had frost on it.
Yeah.
He picked it up out of the floor and says, I wonder how long this has been here. Look at all this mold all over it. I said, I believe it's just ice. I believe that's yours, buddy. He goes, oh, yeah. He said, well, everything else, I just thought it might. Yeah. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, I got
that was that was the only thing on his demand list almost that we, hooked him up with.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding, man. The food was great.
Yeah.
Barry's been listening to this show, I guess, for a couple months now, and and we wanted to thank you not only for what the business and the service, but what he gave us as far as all that goes. He very much appreciated Barry Gore, Jeanette. It's Jbeez BBQ 931-349-0117.
I've got a commercial idea for Jbeez that we'll do. It won't make it on this one, but coming up soon because I want to get it right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't put them over enough, man. It's a top notch. The food was phenomenal. Those ribs.
So if you got any catering events, so that's strictly what these people do. So don't go looking for a Jbeez building, but for sure, Barry, get a building and start cooking barbecue. If you've got an event coming up that needs catered, that's what they specialize in. He'll pull the coolest damn smoker / grill you've ever seen out there and cook his stuff up, and weddings and
bar mitzvahs, and divorce parties, circumcisions,
little country bumpkin country music festivals.
That's right. Any damn thing. 1-year-old birthday parties.
Yeah. Name 6 more things.
I don't have 6 more.
Yeah.
But no kidding, man. Holler at them. They treated us great, and we loved having them. So, and I know, man, everybody has messaged me about that food.
Oh yeah.
God dang. I literally ate the last piece of chicken today.
Yeah.
I ate it all week.
There's been several people ask me, where is his store at?
Yeah.
Where can I go get his damn barbecue at? Andrew
woke up at my house. Andrew stayed at the house there Saturday night. A funny story on that in a second, but he's like, "Gosh, damn, that's supper tonight. That's supper all week, man. I didn't know they sent all that home with me. Holy hell, Then people might ask, what does a country outlaw singer and a rogue podcast host? What do they do after a show?
Can I guess what y'all did?
In my mind. This whole time, we're going to go back to my house. He's going to play his guitar some more. We're going to pick old Hank Jr. I'm going to say, but I bet you don't know, I've got rights, which is not I thought that was what we were going to talk about Shooter and Hank and Waylon, and we were just going to sit up and drink whiskey until we couldn't drink whiskey any longer.
Can I guess what you did, though?
Yeah.
Went home, meandered around for about 10, 11 minutes.
Yep.
Both of you went and passed out. Woke up the next morning. Turned on the wrestling station. What is the
WWE Network?
The WWE Network.
So can I tell you what we done?
Tell me.
We got home. We chewed on some food around the bar.
Yeah.
Finished what Miller Lite was there on the bar.
Yeah.
And we didn't finish it because I woke up and there was half full cans.
Yeah.
See, I'm an optimistic guy. They weren't half empty.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Man, look here. I'm about to lay down."
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, sounds good." So he's like, I said, "Well, you couch good with you? We don't have a spare bedroom right now."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Yeah, it's fine." And I got the remote and I said, "Hey, man, we got DirecTV now. We got Netflix. We got Hulu." He goes, "Oh, shit, was that the WWE Network?" And I said, "Yeah, man." And he said, "Man, turn on Starrcade 96, man, with Roddy Piper and Hulk Hogan." He said, "That was from Nashville." And I said, "Well, I guess I can do that." So I turned it on Starrcade and I was like, "That worked for you. Here's the remote." All right, man. So I didn't want to bother him the next morning. I was up fairly early.
Yeah.
And then I started putting some stuff on our social media, and he liked it. He liked one of the posts. I said, "Well, hell, he's up. I guess I'll go in here."
Yeah.
Damn mean Gene Okerlund tribute. He was still watching WWE Network. And you know what, man? We did get to do some cool stuff later on there. We kind of sit around the house. He didn't leave till probably 2 o'clock or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, he stayed for a while.
Yeah.
And we got ready. He's got a
Did you get to take him for a ride in a rhino?
No, it was piss poor rain all day.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I was going to go back on the farm and stuff just to make a day out of it. It was terrible weather. So he's got something on his phone where he's got like the original demo tape of Hank Jr. singing "Young Country," "Born to Boogie," like the original version when they went in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how, I forget how he said he got it. And I probably shouldn't say if I did remember, but it's just Hank basically going through the motions of singing the song to let his band get ready to hear, play the music.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty neat stuff. So then, of course, he didn't have a GPS from North Springs to Gainesboro, so I had to drive to Gainesboro long enough for him to give him GPS and send him on back to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
But overall,
did he have a good time?
he did have a good time, and I think just like you. I mean, where you're not on the scene as much, and you're meeting all these people that constantly know Lucas's voice,
right?
And you're getting to meet all these people. Same thing on all these things we've posted. He's posted. He got to meet the
people
Allen,
that's like
the Allen brothers, and oh man, Mackie didn't show up. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, all these people. But now, heard a lot of guys talking about him, and as soon as he come out, and he and it was almost like, even though he's kind of young and up and comer, man, people had been listening to his music.
Oh yeah, there was people singing along to him out there in the crowd.
And when he come out and ripped "Stoned on the One," that crowd was wild for him.
Yeah,
and and then he thought towards the end of the show, at one time, like I said, as the crowd got a little bit rowdier, and me and Lucas were getting a little frustrated, Lucas was really wanting to say something. Andrew took it upon himself to say,
"Yeah." I won't repeat what he said.
Well, you can do the clean version.
Yeah. He said it's, am I singing too loud for you group talking back there in the back? He said, just wanted to make sure y'all could still hear. He said it's a little frustrating when a musician drives 1,000 miles to play a crowd and nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that was the second time.
That was the first time.
Okay. I thought the first time he just said, am I singing too loud for y'all in the back?
Yeah.
So, same thing.
Yeah.
It was a nice, smart ass way to say, hey, look, guys,
yeah,
this ain't about y'all,
mm-hmm.
But I was really, really impressed. I've never seen him live before, and I've only seen snippets here and there. And,
well, he's fantastic, that's for sure.
Boy.
Yeah.
And hey, he played "Feeling Better," which is probably my overall favorite Hank Jr. Song. Gonna eat a little cornbread.
He got a nice little tip jar there at the end of the night too.
Yeah, that's when everybody was feeling good, and he'd played all his originals. He'd done like Tennessee River, and he'd done a Johnny Cash version. And so not everybody was crazy about the Johnny Cash version. It was more like a come and go blues, bluesy Hank Jr. kind of.
Well, they liked it there at the end. Dropped $90 in his cash jar.
Is that how much it was?
Yeah.
I seen 20s flying everywhere. 20, 30.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 and somebody, Daniel Sales, asked for "Much Too Young to Feel This Damn Old." We should have got Chris back over and got that $40 out of him. We'd have thought about it, but he ended up singing a lot of Hank towards the end, and that was a good time. So
it was a real good time. Nice night.
So even the loud people, thank you for coming too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We really, really, and this ain't just kissing ass. I really appreciate it. And I know you did.
Oh yeah,
everybody that showed up. It's this day and age to come out and spend money.
Yeah,
on anything.
And everybody had their wallets open too. Everybody, Jbeez had a good turnout over there.
Yeah. You got your people in there every now and then. It's going to be like, $20. Well, look, man, how far did you have to drive to see a good show?
Right.
You drove at the most 30 minutes probably.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're not paying for anything else that you would be paying for other than food at shows.
Right.
That was taken care of. So really, can you really gripe about $20 when it's in your backyard, basically?
It was a good time. Everybody had a good time.
And I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sound like that. I'm giving those.
Everybody had a good time. It was fun.
Because I'm one of those people. I walk in and be like, golly, $20, and not mean it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
It was a lot of fun. So once again, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Brad. Brother Rains. Brother Rains. Andrew Pope, Jbeez BBQ, fantastic. Thank you very much. Y'all all made it a success. All the people that come out, y'all really made it a success. That was fantastic. Right. Good time. Good timing.
Yes.
Pretty good venue, too. Little echoey, but other than that, pretty good venue. It was a nice layout. Wish I had a few more pews in it.
I know it. Yeah. And maybe we'll know the next time.
Yeah. Maybe setting some chairs up over the side. And
had I known those, I would have had them set the food back
in the back,
and put the more tables, and you maybe increase the chances that the people will tone and listen.
Yeah.
Either way, thought it was a great success for our first time event. So I got a little say. Doug Martin comes up to me, and I love Doug, and he says, "Oh, nice shirt. You're much of a fisherman?" Well, look, because I had a Columbia shirt on, though.
Mm-hmm.
But, I guess Doug...
At the show you had a Columbia?
I did.
Okay.
But, I looked. Columbia has two different style brands. The PFG, which is performance fishing gear. And everybody knows I'm a big fisherman.
Did you just say fat right there?
I'm a what?
No, you said fat instead of fish when you started right then.
Well, maybe I did. I'm a fat fisherman. Some of my favorite fishermen: Roland Martin,
Yeah.
Clay Dyer.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, Skeet Reese.
Oh yeah.
Well, Skeet Reese, but we're
Yeah,
tied,
well,
so
why
I
not?
call him
Yeah.
Skeet.
Yeah.
All Skeet. That's my personal favorite. But Douglas, I didn't have a PFG shirt on. I had a PHG,
Which is?
which is Pro Hunting Gear.
Bam.
Now I'll never be confused for Michael Waddell.
Yeah.
I'm not confused for Ted Nugent.
No.
Not even Ricky Kennedy.
No.
But by God, who's Doug Martin to stop me, no Jackson and Clay County boy, for coming into my own event
And a pro shirt.
wearing a flannel shirt and a black hat like I'm going to be an extra in a damn Cole Swindell video or something.
I probably would
I'll
have
do
aimed.
that.
I probably would have aimed at them boots.
Oh, the boots? That's funny.
Funny, I
That's
mentioned
funny
that
because the actual next thing I got on the damn list, and you didn't know that, and people,
I didn't know it, but I had a guess.
who's to blame for the boots? You are.
I am, because I come in wearing my work boots.
No, because we went to Sturgill Simpson one time, and I
Yeah.
just had my old square toe on. You're like, when are you going to get a real pair of cowboy boots? I was like, well, these are cowboy boots. You said, no, like actual cowboy boots.
Right.
Like, nice, something you can wear. Those are just old rough-looking square toed.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, blame Lucas. And when I wear my fancy cowboy boots,
Yeah.
Brent Duffer's a bully. We all know that from day one. Brent Duffer likes to make people look like crap at the expense. Brent likes to put himself over at the expense of the people. He's been doing it since age 0. That's Brent's deal. He likes to talk shit about his friends to make himself look better.
Okay. Where
now
are you going with that?
Oh, well, I say that in love.
Right.
Brent knows that. Brent
Yeah.
knows he's a bully. But now I'm no cowboy.
Right.
I'm no Lane Frost.
Right.
I'd never be an extra in Gunsmoke if
No.
it was current day. I don't wear spurs.
No.
No assless chaps. I never even been on a horse.
Mm-mm.
No. So what angle do I need for cowboy boots if it's not because I'm a cowboy? Is it because I get extra height when I wear my boots? I can actually stand next to you and Brent in the picture and look decent?
Right.
I'm not worried about height. I'm not Justin Moore.
Right.
I'm not Jeremy Mackey. I'm not some 5'1" sawed off
Uh-huh.
trying to look big in a pair of cowboy boots. No. Is it for decoration? Is it for decoration?
A little.
It's not for decoration.
Oh.
I don't have American flag boots.
Right.
I don't have stars and crosses on them like they're Boot Barn 3-for-1 specials. Like I need a denim skirt like I'm going to CMA Fest in them.
Right.
No.
Right.
I don't look like I'd be dating Brent Duffer. No offense to his new girlfriend because I don't think she dresses that way. But Brent had a girlfriend once before and had those big fancy boots.
Yeah.
She said, I spent $400 on these boots and this right here is a $100 belt. And I'm like, well, all looks like it came from Dwight Yoakam's yard sale. It don't impress me none.
Right.
These are $112 Tractor Supply boots. So why? Why can I not roll into my own event wearing my gaiters?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
One reason is because my grandpa's 78 years old, still wears his Dan Post Black Cherry exotic boots.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if Barry, by God, Kennedy can do it at 78 years old, who am I to drop the family ball wearing some sweet-ass boots?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Let's call them Cayman bellies for sure, but
What? What'd I
Look,
say?
you said
Cayman.
you said gators. Yeah.
It's a cousin.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Don't disparage the good damn name of Cayman belly boots.
That's right.
By throwing gator at them.
Yeah.
Because Ric Flair said you can't hold my gators down.
Mm-hmm.
And when I talk about gators, I'm not talking about those damn juvenile delinquents down in Gainesville that all the Allen brothers, well, some of the Allen brothers, the ones that don't know any better, and all these other idiots talking about Gainesville. You boys keep wearing your shit kickers every day, all right? Go be mad at old DK wearing my Luke Casey
Yeah.
Cayman belly boots looking fly as hell.
Right.
All right?
Uh-huh.
Who looked good in there the other night?
I mean, you
Andrew-
was decent.
Andrew Pope had some good looking boots on.
He did.
He didn't have no Cayman belly.
Mm-mm.
Luke Casey's. Brent said, when's your tight ass going? Shut the hell up, Brent. Don't worry about how much money I'm spending on boots.
All right.
Your mama bought them for me.
That was the guy that hadn't drove his truck in 2 years too, because he, didn't want to put gas in it. I would assume.
Brent,
Yeah.
don't get me started on Brent.
I think you already did. I think if I was to prod you right now, it still wouldn't be my fault.
I like Brent.
Yeah.
I love Brent. Just an asshole sometimes. now, Brent give me a hard time about him. Cookie give me a hard time about him.
Woolbright did too, didn't he?
Basically, anybody with a pulse
Right.
give me a hard
Gave you
time about him.
Yeah.
Look, man, you can't mess with them Caymans. Those are nice boots.
They're pretty.
They ain't
They're
bad.
pretty.
They ain't my favorite color, but I got a good deal on them.
Yeah.
Talking about Cookie, young Bradley Method,
Mm-hmm.
who just started listening. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Congrats on being a loser the entire time that everybody else in Dotson's Branch listened to, but you was being too cool to listen to us, I guess. He just had anything better to do but listen to One Laner podcast.
But
we're glad to have you back, bandwagoner.
I was sitting there talking to him, and he walked off, and the group that we were staying with introduced themselves and him, said that was Cookie, if you wasn't sure. And he come back and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." He was talking to me. He said, "I'm sorry. I feel like I know you from listening to you."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, you're Cookie." He goes, "I am. I am Cookie."
I am Cookie. I heard him say that.
Yeah.
It's funny. He wants us to talk baseball.
Yeah. No.
How do you feel about that?
Hey, I appreciate your input.
I do.
No.
There's more of a chance I'll be an amateur beat writer for the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Yeah.
Or the San Jose Earthquakes.
Yeah.
Do you know what league they're in?
I don't even know what sport they play.
That's soccer.
Is it?
Anybody that didn't know, I might be like a sideline reporter for the Atlanta Dream or the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
In the WNBA.
Yeah.
We're going to cover WNBA before we do baseball on this show.
I can name more WNBA players.
Yeah.
Than
baseball players.
Yeah.
How about when the Olympics roll around next year?
Yeah. I'm gonna give away your secret here in just a minute to everybody. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying there's a better chance that we cover aquatics, badminton, equestrian, fencing, brand new exciting sport of skateboarding. Those guys in the hooligans parking lot, they're bringing their skateboards. There's a better chance we do all this stuff than ever talk about baseball.
Yeah.
But this baseball right now, they say it's hot. They got some free agents coming up.
Yeah.
Manny Machado.
Bam.
Bryce Harper.
Bam.
Which one of those guys is going to be the first, the next $350 million man?
Bryce Harper, probably, because I already know his name.
That's what you know, but you know how you know them. They're the first and third overall picks of the 2010 draft.
Is that what it is?
And that's, they got career batting averages almost mirror each other at 282 and 279.
That's really good.
Not your average baseball fan knows that right off the top of your head. My question about free agency, will Machado remain at shortstop, or do you think you go back to his more natural position to third base?
It's hard to tell at this point.
It is.
It just really depends on what kind of spot a team has open for him.
That's it. That is what it is.
Yeah.
And now Bryce Harper, which one's going to show up? The mediocre underachiever we saw in the first half of last season? Is that who shows up?
I hope not.
Or is it going to be the high-profile superstar winning the home run derby wearing more damn red, white, and blue than Blake Allen on the 4th of July?
It better be him,
Well, those balls, they were supposed to hit the ground before the next pitch. But you know what? Screw it. Is ESPN the face of the Nationals? It was his franchise in front of his home crowd. But, we'll never actually cover baseball on this show. So long live Wild Thing, Ricky Vaughn, and the mother effing Montreal Expos.
Yeah.
Ricky Vaughn and Montreal Expos. If it ain't that, we ain't talking about it.
Is that who Ricky Vaughn played for?
No, it was the Indians.
Yeah, okay.
We're not talking about them.
Yeah.
Just him.
Oh.
And the freaking Montreal Expos.
And the Expos, okay.
The damn Nationals don't exist in my mind. They're the Expos and always be the Expos. What's up, Vlad Guerrero? What's up, Tim Raines?
Yeah.
So we'll never actually talk about baseball on this show.
Yeah.
Thank you for the input.
Yeah.
Cookie. Tough guy. Bandwagon listener. Alan's been tweeting that shit for 85 weeks in a row, like Eric Bischoff winning on the WCW side.
Hey, ask me to cover baseball.
Lucas.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I want you to, can you cover some baseball for us real quick?
Hey, yeah. No.
Nope. There you go.
Ask me again.
But next week, how about in April when spring training is rolling around?
Let me think on it. Hold on. Let me think on it for just a minute. No.
Bam.
Bam.
There's your answer. But I mean, Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
$350 million.
Did you say
Manny Machado?
Machado.
Prayers going up that I got that name right when I Googled all that shit. I have been hearing about his free agency.
Yeah.
But now Cookie said we did mess up by dogging Varsity Blues, which just celebrated its 20-year anniversary yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, on that show that day, I said it was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
You said it wasn't good. I thought about it, and after you look back at it, you go, "Come on, Johnny, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't raise no loser."
You look back at it and realize,
like, whoa,
it doesn't hold up.
Some overacting.
Yeah, it didn't hold up.
In no way in 2019 could we ever release a movie promoting a guy named Charlie Tweeter saying the actual line, and I quote, "Bitches are nothing but panty droppers. Listen, you give them a Percocet, 2 Vicodin, and a couple beers, and the panties drop. It's very nice. It's nice."
Yeah. Couldn't do that today.
Bill Cosby even think that's a bad look.
That's a line. That's a line that wouldn't get away.
You think Tweeter enjoyed prison?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He is the son. Tweeter is the son of James Caan. Scott Conn is the name of Twitter, and James Conn is Hollywood acting royalty.
You've said that, and I can't get past the fact that anybody named Conn could actually be Tweeter. And I mean, that's his real name is Charlie Tweeter.
It could be. I mean, you may have changed it to it.
That movie kind of gave me a false sense of hope, though.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever stole a cop car and got naked with some teenage girls in it? I mean, while you're a teenager, not now.
For sure, not now. I never did it before.
Because if you get in bed with somebody teenage now, you are going to end up in a cop car.
You're going to go into jail. Yeah,
you're not going to be driving it.
Yeah.
I never had a teacher, even though we had a couple of good-looking teachers.
Yeah.
Never was a part-time stripper.
No.
We never had a Miss Davis.
Mm-mm. No Miss Davises. Not even close, realistically.
Realistically, there was a couple. It was good-looking teachers we had in our later years.
Not
Miss Davis. No. You know, look, if you listen to the show, I mean, I'm sorry, but there wasn't no Miss Davis.
No. There's some very pretty women. No Miss Davises.
Now, have you? We've made it to the ages 30. You're almost 34 and 35. Have you still seen a whipped cream bikini in real life?
Never in my life have I ever seen one. And the older I get, the more I think, damn, that'd be a mess.
And I don't think when people end up getting older and gravity takes hold of everything, kids happen. I don't want to see no whipped cream bikini anymore.
I mean,
I don't even like whipped cream really.
No, I don't either. You know, in a whipped cream bikini, if it ain't starting at your waist, I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? If all of it ain't centered around your waist, I like gravity to have pulled everything into the midsection area. You know, just.
You know the only unfortunate thing that I think that did happen from that movie?
Well, tell me.
I think I've probably seen some guys expose themselves with wieners on the glass at the Dairy Burger a few times.
Yeah. Wieners on the glass? Wieners on the glass.
We don't have a Lana Club, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some on the Dairy Burger window.
I'm sure there's some on the cameras.
After night party.
Yeah. There's some on the cameras.
People didn't know we used to break in the Dairy Burger and party afterwards.
I think people knew it.
I'm joking. That's a lie. Is it? Everything in that movie turned out to be a Casey Donahue song at some point or another. Just anything. You can Google. I know you're not very familiar with Casey Donahue. A lot of people are. Google anything about Casey Donahue. That's a Varsity Blues movie. That's a Van Wilder movie. I'm telling you.
He looks like a.
She was passed around like a bottle of Crown, but she was always sweet to me.
He looks a little bit like Tweeter.
Yeah.
Like an older version. Right there.
Google his song, White Trash Story. The lyrics to White Trash Story. I have to credit Thad and John Godwin for introducing me to.
I don't know about a song that you do a sequel to.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Sarah Ann Baker Smith. She was my girlfriend. I took her top off for the first time at the drive-in. You know, those had to be the coolest things I'd seen. She was passed around like a bottle of Crown, but she was always sweet to me.
That's probably not a line you'd get away with right in these days either. I'm not sure. 7 years ago, so at least 2012.
Yeah, I think it may be older. Yeah, I think 2008 is when it was actually released.
Yeah.
Hell of a song.
Yeah, I doubt you get away with it today, even in country music.
Passed around like a bottle of Crown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was a whore.
Yeah.
That's what they're implying.
That's
sorry for all the
entendre.
Sorry, I apologize to all the skanky
whores out there.
Whores out there. Didn't mean to talk about your kind.
Yeah.
Oh man. So where?
No. Keep reading from your list.
I just ad-libbed on this one.
Did you? 2 pages of ad-lib. That's funny.
I mean, most of the time it's bullet points that we come down here with.
I would say, if anybody noticed that I didn't have much input on that, I was sitting back amazed at the performance that was going on in front of me, because not only did he come with more than bullet points, I believe he had practiced some of this.
I didn't practice any of it. That's not true. I would tell if I did.
Yeah. Are you fibbing right now?
No, I swear to God. Sneak behind the curtain.
Yeah.
We usually walk in here, and this is where Lucas looks so good, because I swear, most of the time we don't have anything rehearsed.
Right.
We don't. Well, we never rehearse.
Yeah.
People have asked me that. We don't. We're just that.
Yeah, we're just that full of shit, people.
Yeah, I was going to say that talented, but you probably hit it more on the head that we're that full of shit. So, So, I walk in here with a bullet point with Lucas, because used to I'd call Lucas like, you want to talk about this? You want to go over this? Nah, we'll just hit it on the show.
Yeah,
so I just quit.
Yeah.
So, and this just show you, and I've been putting you over like hardcore to everybody that asks me about the show. I'm like, man, Lucas is just that talented. I'm sorry for trying to give you a compliment. You are just that full of shit. You
really am.
you can just ad lib better. Yeah. So today I was like, I had a lot of time at lunch to kind of sit by myself, and I had the bullet points of like what was going through my head, and I was like, well, let's just have fun with it.
Yeah, it was really good, which is why I thought, shit, just let him go. This is going pretty well. I like that they're numbered. I can't tell what it says, but I do like that they're numbered.
Oh, they don't have that don't have anything to do anything. The number, it's just to separate them. Hey, your cousin just texted us.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Uh-oh,
your boy's playing
at the Tin Roof.
The Nova Talent Agency, Tin Roof.
So the people that we're talking about is people. My boy that he's talking about is Wesley Davis, my little cousin. Nova Talent Agency, the Tin Roof, 316 Broadway, Nashville, Tennessee, 21 and up, January 24th, 6 to 10 p.m. with 1, 2, 3 other people that I'm not sure.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them, but Wesley's in there. So if anybody's around the Tin Roof in Nashville on the 24th between 6 and 10 p.m.
I wouldn't mind to go there, but actually I will be in Huntsville watching Andrew Pope, Shooter Jennings, and them Dirty Roses, whoever them Dirty Roses are.
Hey, Wesley, I love you, brother, but kind of got big timed right then. That Shooter Jennings puts on a show. It's going to take precedent.
I just already made plans. So, but yeah, I mean, if anybody's at the Tin Roof, man, that's a cool place. He just
he's just saying, if you don't care, talk about this with us, I believe.
He said, hey, boys, I hope y'all are doing good. I remember one of y'all saying, pretty sure it was DK, let you know when I play on Broadway. This is the first time, fellas. I play at 6 with a full band. Dang, I hate that.
Yeah. It's a showcase of a bunch of my buddies. Love to see y'all out if you can make Tim it.
That's definitely if you can make. Well, it says Tim it.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
I don't know who Tim is. But
yeah. I'm going to make Tim it before it's all over with, though.
Chris Rain.
Can make it.
Chris Rain's sending us some interesting stuff too.
Yeah.
He is January 2019 Southern Source Songs Tennessee Songwriters Week. He's on the magazine with Garth Brooks.
Bam. Is he? Oh, he's in a collage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I thought he may have been hooked up to Garth.
I hope that I was not supposed to tell that. Surprise!
Surprise!
Your boy was really doing some cool things this week. Trump. Mm-hmm. We never talk about politics on there, but what do you feel about this guy just giving 8 billion carbs to college players?
Well, let's back up a little bit. So, Clemson beat the shit out of Alabama.
Well, just train rolled them.
24 points.
And nobody had ever been beaten. Saban's Alabama team never been beaten by like 14 or 21. I forget the stat it was.
Yeah, got slaughtered in the national championship game.
So with that, you get a chance to go to the White House.
And what kind of meal do you get when you go to the White House?
Well, that's up for debate.
They got professional chefs.
Yeah.
They've got...
you can get steak. You can get lobster. It's probably like a cruise. I'd imagine you get whatever you want.
I bet there's some fantastic chefs at the White House, right? So what did Clemson get?
They got McDonald's.
800 cheeseburgers and pizza.
Hamburgers.
Not cheeseburgers, hamburgers.
No, did you see the tweet?
Mm-mm.
He said, I got 1,000 I paid. He put in parentheses, I paid hamburgers. And he went back and changed the tweet an hour later to hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
But he had chicken nuggets. It wasn't just hamburgers.
Yeah, he had everything.
Chicken nuggets, fries out of their own little White House cups.
Yeah, and to be fair to Trump, most of his employees are on furlough because of the government shutdown, so they're not getting paid. So they weren't there to cook for the kids, so it did make sense to do something other than use their staff. But if you're going to spend that much money, you could have went ahead and hired a chef to come in and cook. Well,
I mean,
I doubt he could have paid government workers, but he could have paid outside caterers.
But I mean, they had their choice: burgers, nuggets, fries, pizza. They had Domino's, Burger King,
and by all accounts, they had a good time.
They did.
Yeah.
Why does not anybody ask Clemson how they felt about it?
Their quarterback said he had a good time. Now, there was a tweet out there that attributed some stuff that he had said that wasn't true. But he went back and said, "This isn't me, but it was awesome."
Oh,
Yeah.
what was the fake?
I don't remember what the
Okay.
original tweet was, but it had his face and this big thing about all of this stuff that was said, and then attributed the quote to him. He'd come out on his Twitter and said, "Actually, no, that's not me. This is fake." But the trip was awesome. The food was awesome.
Well,
And Trump said, "There's a lot of big boys coming that I'm sure like fast food." And it.
that's when you know you're a controversial president, when that's a shit storm for just feeding kids. I mean, feeding
right.
I mean, yes, absolutely, they should have had probably a classier meal, but I mean, what was you eating when you were in college? We lived by that Wendy's.
Now, I wasn't going to the White House either, though.
I get it, but yeah, he should have done better.
Yeah,
but is it really ultimately that big of a deal?
I mean, they still got the experience, right? You get to go eat at the White House.
Yeah.
You still ate off silver platters. So, I mean, it was still neat.
People are going to remember 40 years from now more about meeting Donald Trump and going to the White House and going to the room where Bill and Monica were at, if they got to have the experience.
It's always going to be a tick mark that they ate cheeseburgers at the White House. That's probably how the story's going to start out, but it'll always remember it.
Yeah, nobody else has ate cheeseburgers there like that.
Yeah, besides Trump. Trump eats cheeseburgers there.
I don't know. I just thought it was
it was
like
neat.
Everything else Trump does. It's blown way out of proportion.
At least he still did it. And at least the players went.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, the big thing is the players went.
Yeah. How much time? What time is it?
We're getting close to where we need to cut out.
Oh yeah, we are. So last thing, there's a thing on Facebook, and I'm going to show you. I know you hadn't been on any social media. Now sometimes Lucas will surprise you. He's always like, well, on his Instagram page, or on his Twitter page, or on his Facebook. I'm like, oh really, Mr. Non-social media?
Yeah.
But you're creeping on everybody else's. Okay. So there's a thing everybody's playing right now. On
Pong. On their phone, is it Snake?
This is why we don't get along. That's it.
Yeah.
No, everybody's doing this "How hard did aging hit you?" challenge. So,
I'm not playing that game.
well, you did play it and you didn't know it.
Oh, shit.
I put an old picture of you. That's your biggest.
Yeah.
And not purposely. It wasn't it was definitely the year you said 05, 06 is when you put on the most weight. I never remembered that. This is literally the only throwback style photo I hadn't. Patient young one.
I didn't see it.
This was the only picture I've not already posted on our social media at some point, so I had to get a new picture. Post the next. That was 06 to 2019. That's us in Brimstone parking lot.
Yeah, I remember the day.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Look at my hand. I don't.
Yeah, I do. I remember.
So you're riding full wheelers, and I was riding back roads.
Yeah.
That day, and we run into each other.
Yeah. That was about the time. That was
Look at my neck on the one on the right. I've gained a roll or two on that Sharpay. Look at that.
I ain't seen that picture in a long time.
Fatter than hell. I am.
I've gotten dead behind the eyes between 2006 and 2019.
What's that mean?
If anybody hadn't seen it, go to the OLR. What is this?
Instagram.
OLR Instagram, and
that's the only thing I put it on was our Instagram. I didn't put it
you
on
can
Facebook.
see it. Oh, dead behind the eyes. Which brings me to what I done today. I hired a fitness coach today to do diet and workouts.
Was it Diamond Dallas Page?
It was not DDP. I will not be doing DDP yoga, but I did
be a failure then.
Hire a coach for fitness and nutrition today.
You did? From where?
From Knoxville.
How's that going to work? It's going to send you
it's got
emails and stuff?
Well, no, it's actually got a portal online that you go in, you log all your stuff on. He sends you messages through that, text him and call him, talk to him, send him pictures. He sends you stuff, takes your numbers, runs them, gives you a plan to go out through the month. So we're going to try it for a month.
You and Kara both doing it?
No, this one's just old Hickman. This one's Hickman trying to do a little something for Hickman.
Well, that jiu-jitsu on top of that.
Yeah, I thought I needed to get a little bit in shape before I get in there and, get my ass handed to me. So at least I can last a little bit longer. But
good luck.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I hope it works out well for you. I wished I could find any of that motivation.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I couldn't find motivation until I thought, well, if you're financially involved in it, that's at least some motivation.
Yeah, that's true. I got to do something, man.
I enlisted the help of a professional.
That's big time, man.
Yeah.
Good luck. That picture going back.
Let me see that some more.
Yeah, it's you know what somebody noticed that I didn't particularly start with? I've got girl sunglasses on in that picture. That's women's shades.
You may not have in 2006 though. In 2006, that may have been men's.
No, that was somebody left that in my truck. I don't. I guess until I would have been with Lindsay already.
Yeah.
That's those are female shades. Those aren't like aviators. Those are female shades.
Yeah.
That's the only pair in my truck I had.
I'm not mad at that haircut that I had there.
Let me see. Oh, that's slick.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm not mad at that haircut.
I was not my.
Is this from the other night? This other picture?
Yeah, that's when I cut Brent out of it.
Yeah.
Forever. He's gone. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That was from in my PhD shirt. What's up, Doug?
What up, Doug?
Hunting gear. I've posted some other ones on our
Big Papa 1980 called you out right off. Those look like women's sunglasses because definitely they were. You said.
Yeah, they were. I remember.
Yeah. Billy Fraley always coming in with awesome pictures. Great guys. Much love. Thank you very much, Billy Fraley.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that 2009. I can't.
2006.
Well, that was 2006. I couldn't find one.
13 years ago.
I couldn't find this one from 2009. I don't want to because I would be automatically depressed. 2009 was one of the best, like, in shape years of my life.
Yeah.
I was running a lot and I was working out.
I wish you could have found one from like 2004.
Is that where you were working out? Oh, you were Ben at then.
Yeah.
You were working out with Ben.
Yeah, if you could find one from like the end of 2004.
I don't think. Yeah. Hey, there was a party.
I was kind of jacked at that point. Anyway, before we keep rambling on about the end, we probably need to end this thing. I hear the pitter patter of little feet upstairs. So, thank you to everybody that came out to the show. You made it a big success, and like Dustin told you at the end, we love every one of your beautiful faces. Chris, thank you so much. We can't thank you enough for what all you've done for us. Andrew Pope, fantastic job. We knew you were good, but how good you actually are in person was inexplicable.
Yep.
And Jbeez BBQ, if you people have anything coming up and you want the best barbecue you've ever ate in your life, call Jbeez. And what's that number again, DK?
Barry Gore, 931-349-0117.
There you go.
Not Gary Gore. Make sure you ask for Barry Gore.
Ask for Gary. If he's not there, ask for Barry, and then you'll probably get him.
Good stuff.
All right. We appreciate everybody. Thanks for listening.